Have you ever completed a major project? If you have, you've been faced with one of two outcomes. Either you were satisfied with the results or you weren't. In such situations, my mind goes to a quote by Mary Shelley, which can be found in her novel, The Modern Prometheus, more commonly known as Frankenstein. Robert Walton, a character in her novel, penned his sister a letter in which he said, "I feel my heart glow with an enthusiasm which elevates me to heaven. For nothing contributes to tranquilizing the mind so much as a steady point, steady purpose, a point on which the soul may fix its intellectual eye." It's no surprise that the existence of humankind seems revolved around success. In fact, Walton was a fictional explorer, and he had just completed an expedition to the North Pole. That may not seem impressive by today's standards, but if you take into consideration the time in which it was written and set, respectively 1818 and the late 1800s, you might imagine the elation he felt when realizing his success. It's not always the outcome that we're faced with, however. In fact, I recently took a unit exam in one of my other college classes. I take college algebra, and I'm not the best at math whatsoever. I do have to work a lot harder, but in this unit, I felt that I had understood the curriculum. But I took my test and I looked at the results, and I was so disappointed. I definitely could have done better, and thinking back, there is a power in that phrase, "I could do better." It suggests that you have a choice. You can either be motivated or you can mope. Failure is often viewed as a negative outcome, especially when people forget to keep in mind that you do have a choice. We all strive to reach the elation and the glowing feeling that he felt when fixed on a steady purpose. But when I stumbled upon the quote, I felt compelled to self-evaluate my values and my beliefs, especially revolving around success and failure. As a result, the two seem like equals on the playing field to me. And the next time I'm faced with unsavory results, I have the choice to think about how I want to view it. Do I want to think of success as a smoother sailing, or do I want to think of failure as the hardy crew cleaning up after a shipwreck? That's all I have. Are there any questions?
That was great.
That was really good.
I really liked your analogy of like how to think about failure and your options on if you want to try harder, or it really is an option. You're right. I like that.
I really liked your analogies too.
Thank you.
Good job. Did you know that that was the quote you wanted to do, or did you have to search hard?
Well, I watched some Netflix, and there's a show on there called The Frankenstein Chronicles, and I really liked the 2 seasons they had. So I figured I wanted to do something with Frankenstein, especially considering I like Gothic literature, or what I've read of it.
Right.
And so I decided I wanted to do a Frankenstein quote. I wasn't sure which one, but I looked up quotes by the author, and that was one of the first ones that popped up. So
And it fit perfectly. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Nice job.